Hey guys, I hope you're doing alright. That's what I want to hear. So today I'm going to talk about the challenge that I set to myself in September, which was running the 20k in Paris in October. So right now I ran the Paris 20k a week ago. I won't tell you if I finished it or not. You will see at the end of this video. So the Paris 20k is a 12.5 miles run that happens every year in Paris in October. It's very famous. It started, I don't know, like maybe 30 years ago or something. Let me check. First held in 1979. Anyway, I think it started with just a few runners, but today there are like 30,000 people who run who do that run, so that's just crazy amount of people. Anyway, so usually my dad does this run every year, but he cannot do it this year, so I thought, wait, that would be a great idea. I could do it myself, you know, represent the family and all of that. Yeah. Actually, I can't. When I got that idea, I was super excited and I was like, oh, I've got 6 weeks to train, that's more than enough. And yeah, pretty much regretted this idea ever since. Anyway, so why am I filming this? Simply because I'm no athlete, I'm just a student who does a little bit of exercising here and there, and so this was a huge challenge for me, and I thought, you know, maybe it could be inspiring to some of you if you're like me, just a random guy or girl, and you want to do a challenge like this one. I hope my story is gonna help inspire you, and maybe if you're doing a semi-marathon like this, maybe my training can help you train yourself or stuff like that. So of course this is a very long run, so you have to be careful. So I went to see my doctor to make sure I can do something like this. And second thing, if I was feeling injured, I would have stopped. If you do something like this, do not go so far as to endanger your health. And third thing, as a student, my work was an absolute priority. Otherwise, that's about it. So, how did I organize myself? So I thought there was 3 main points very important for this. First thing is trainings. I was not gonna go run 12 miles like this from one day to the other with no training. And second thing is eating well, very important. And last thing is to rest. Sleep well and rest. So, to start off with the trainings. As I told you already, I would train every 2 or 3 days, and I would switch between long runs and interval trainings. So first thing is long runs. So long runs, it's running for like 40 minutes, 50 minutes, etc. I mean, doing longer and longer runs with the trainings. So I started off at 40 minutes, which was a real pain. That was my absolute first training, and it was very, very hard. The most I did was an hour and a half. And then interval trainings, very, very important. So I would do a 20 or 30 minutes warm up. Then I would do several cycles of 30 seconds very fast and 30 seconds very slow. So I would do, for instance, 8 to 10 cycles of very fast, very slow, very fast, very slow, very fast, very slow. Then 3 minutes slow run to get back my normal breathing, more or less. Then 8 to 10 cycles of fast, slow, fast, slow, fast, slow. And finally 10 minutes normal running. So both of these trainings are very hard, but in different ways. and they're very complementary because the long runs help you adapt to a long time run, and then the interval trainings are very helpful because they force your heart to beat very fast. And I don't know if you know, but the heart is a muscle. So just like if you wanna build your biceps, you would go to the gym and work out with your arms so that your biceps and triceps will get stronger. The heart works exactly the same way. So if you, with the interval trainings, when you go really fast like this, your heart is forced to beat really, really fast. And as a muscle, it's gonna grow so that the next training you're gonna do, if the heart muscle is stronger, it's gonna pump the blood much more effectively. And if it pumps the blood more effectively, there is more blood flowing through your veins. More blood flowing through your veins means more oxygen, more nutrients for your muscles, and so you'll feel more comfortable running. I hope that makes sense. Then second thing is eating well. Very important to eat well. Why? Because I went from doing one workout a week to like 3 or 4 runs a week, which is just huge, which means my body was consuming a lot more energy. So I need to compensate for that. So I ate more. I was more hungry anyway, so I ate more naturally. And second thing, I would increase my protein intake. So by protein intake, I mean meat, fish, eggs, lentils, and yeah, like things like that, proteins. I would even eat for breakfast pancakes. There are lots of pancakes mixes that are high in proteins, stuff like that. Why do you need proteins? Because each time you do a workout like this, your muscles actually get hurt. That's why sometimes your body aches after a workout session. So your muscles get hurt, but they're gonna regenerate to get stronger so they will be more ready for the next training session. So muscles, how do they contract? It's thanks to proteins. So if you don't bring proteins to your body, your muscles cannot regenerate, and next training is going to be very painful. So I would eat meat or fish at least once a day, or even sometimes twice a day. And so the last thing is to rest. Third important thing, but not to be neglected. Why is it very important? Because, well, some people, usually professional athletes, train every single day, and I am very impressed that they do that, but personally my body is absolutely not used to doing that, and I don't have the time anyway as a student. So I would train no more than every 2 days, so that I have one day where I train and another day where I rest. Let my body rest, let my muscle rest so they have time to regenerate, take all the proteins I'm eating to build and get stronger. And now, that being said, I wish you a wonderful day, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.